At the Totawa Ice World, scheduled on Thursday, July 3, ladies and gentlemen, a great professional wrestling event. Indeed, it will employ the services of Captain Lou Albano's tag team champions, the Samoans, Afa and Sika, set to take on a combination assembled, I believe, for the first time. Pat Patterson joining forces with Gargantuan Gorilla Monsoon here to discuss that match. Captain Lou Albano. Mr. Albano?
You know, McMahon, anytime an opponent or opponents are up against my Samoans, they've got to be keyed, they've got to be ready, they know they're in for a championship match. And when you're up against the world champions, let's face it, you realize the great lucrative amount of money involved in being a world champion, what you can attain, the glory involved, your recognition throughout the country, and this has got to be a big factor. An opponent would do anything in the world short of perhaps killing someone to get in and to get that belt and to become a champion. So therefore, we've got to be ready at all times. Perhaps we're never vulnerable for moves. I mean, we're always keyed and ready, but at times we may get into a low. We may be a little relaxed, and we may not take an opponent lightly. So therefore, Monsoon and Patterson we have to be concerned with them. Even though they haven't worked that often as a team, I believe you stated that this was a first for Monsoon and Patterson. Yeah, so I don't think the continuity will be there. I don't think they'll have that teamwork that is very, very vital in a tag team combination or to win a tag team belt. But at any given time, a man in this Worldwide Wrestling Federation, you've got the best in the world. Any given day, a champion can be beaten. If he's off balance, if he's not ready, if he's open, he's vulnerable for different moves. You know wrestling yourself, being an amateur wrestler, and you'd have to say that we must be properly prepared.
Could we ask Afa here a few questions? Does he understand English?
Very little. He does say a few words. Afa, you can speak some.
And I can refer to him as Afa.
Afa, yeah.
How do you feel about being managed by Lou Albano?
Great manager. Number one champion in the world.
You see what I mean?
That's why.
Now you ask the man.
Well, once you get him going, he doesn't want to stop. Is that it?
Yeah, well, he's a little confused, perhaps, in several ways. But anyway, I'm able to totally control Afa and Sika. I believe they trust in the captain. They love shells and beads. You know that they don't realize how much money they make every year? Do you know that? I bought him a car a little while ago, and I bought him some shells.
What type of car did you buy them? Volkswagen?
A Chevy. I bought him a Chevy. Stripped down Chevy. No air conditioning. Not even an air conditioner. They should have a Cadillac, but I'm driving a 450. 450 is Mercedes, baby. I got my better than Chevy.
Thank you very much. Lou Albano, he is undoubtedly one of a kind. Lou Albano managing the Samoans, Afa and Sika. The Samoans on their way to Totawa, New Jersey, the Totawa Ice World, take on the tag team combination of Pat Patterson and Gargantuan Gorilla Monsoon. Surely that combination is most worthy of contention for the title. We'll see that match on Thursday, July 3 in Totawa at the Ice World. Coming into view now, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, who will be speaking of the fabulous Hulk Hogan. Grand Wizard.
McMahon, all you need is those two words, Hulk Hogan. And you people know you're in for a treat. Because you can search the entire wrestling world over and you'll never find anyone the size of Hulk Hogan, the power of Hulk Hogan, the determination of Hulk Hogan. I sincerely feel regret deep down in my heart for that poor slob that Hogan's going to cream. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Hogan is on his way to the top, and no one is going to stand in his way. When there is opposition, and this is formidable opposition, that's when he gets really rough and tough. Hulk Hogan is going to use muscles he hasn't used before in this match. You're going to see greatness, and you're going to see a future champion in action when you see Hulk Hogan. That's what I say.
Grand Wizard, would you like to manage Hulk Hogan?
Not really, because I have what I want right now in Ken Patera, but I can also visualize and see the potential that Hulk Hogan has, a name that's going to be reckoned with for many, many years to come in the professional wrestling world.
The Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Hulk Hogan on the wrestling event, along with the Samoans, Pat Patterson, Gorilla Monsoon, and a whole lot more as wrestling appears July 3 in Totawa.